soon.
Started saying how.
Yeah! Hello! Okay. Of the internet. I am here, KiKi, with my trusty co-host.
Two fingers.
Should have a name.
Yeah, Lizzy.
Okay, so we're here to discuss with you
the do's and don'ts and horror stories and con fuck-ups and basically everything you need to know about conventions, going to conventions, experiencing conventions, and going home.
and surviving.
Surviving, yeah. If you die in conventions, we can't help you.
Yeah, don't be a statistic. So, let us start off with what? Do's and don'ts?
The do's and don'ts of conventions. Now, there's going to be a lot of these because we're stupid people and we've mostly experienced all of them.
We can mark my mistakes.
Yes.
Roll
So,
out.
this is a confirmation letter for when you're pre-regging for a badge. These are very important to remember. If you don't freaking remember these, you're not going to get your badge.
You will get pregnant and die.
You will get pregnant and die. Your penis will fall off. If you are a man, if you're a woman, you'll grow one. And you won't be able to cut in front of people. You're going to have to pay an extra amount of money at the door to get your badge. That sucks. Don't forget this. Here's a horror story on someone forgetting the badge. This is Katie. She's a very normal con goer about to leave for a con. Look how happy and excited she is. That's too excited. Calm it down a little bit. You got a lot of rest last night. It's okay, you're good. Yeah, she didn't actually get any rest. You're good. Well, she registered for a con, didn't you? Yeah, you got a badge. Yeah, you did. So, what you have your letter, right? You definitely have it. You don't look very sure. You put it in the trunk, right? Yeah, okay, that's good. What? It's not? Oh.
Life is over. So the moral of that story was, don't forget your confirmation letter. If you pre-reg, that's the most important part. Print it out, take it to the people at the booth, and they'll let you right in. If you lose it, and you get to the con, they'll send you to the back of the line, and you pay all over again. Okay, so the story that was 5 years ago at Colossalcon 2007. Before we even left to go to the convention, we made sure everybody had their letters, and our friend Joy said that she didn't have hers. So we were like, yeah, she lied. And so we we drove really fast all the way back to our house. We drove really fast all the way back to her house and tore apart her whole home trying to find this letter. She didn't have it, so we ended up driving back to our meetup spot, and we found it in the trunk of the car.
Where it was originally supposed to be.
Yeah, where it was originally supposed to be in the trunk of the car. So, moral of the story is make sure you know where it's at when you print out that confirmation letter. Put it in your wallet. That's what I did.
Just keep it on your person. It's like your ID. Like, make sure, just act like it is your badge, basically. It kind of is.
It's your badge before you get your badge.
Yeah. So it's kind of like your probationary license. Just keep it with you before you get your actual one.
This is a young woman walking through with a very nice short skirt on. Oh, miss, you dropped your money. Better pick it up slowly. Now you see, this young girl is lucky she had pants on underneath her skirt. Because if she didn't, there'd be lots of sleazy fanboys checking out that ass.
So, that was kind of embarrassing. Now that scenario didn't actually happen, I don't think. I hope no one saw my ass. Basically what happened is, me and my friend Carly, and her actually, we dressed as Silent Hill nurses for one of the conventions, and it's the first time I ever wore something really short. My friend Carly had a really good idea, and that was to put short shorts underneath her dress. I didn't have that great of an idea, so I just wore, you know, my undergarments and then the dress and a tank top under it. So I guess I wouldn't flash anyone with my boobs, but I probably flashed a lot of people with my panties. But I actually have a picture that kind of shows a panty flash, almost of all of us, but I'm the only one who's actually flashing. So, moral of this, and you know, basically what you need to do is to wear something underneath your skirt, or you're gonna flash people and it's gonna be really awkward.
But if you're gonna be fun and not actually wear shorts or anything underneath your skirt, it's a fun game to play called That Ass. You count how many pairs of ass cheeks you see throughout the convention weekend. Yeah. And at OhioCon this past year, I counted 26. Woo!
Now this is a happy little hotel room that's apparently only lime green and pink. And this is Katie, our happy little con goer. And she's checking her stuff, making sure she has everything. You got everything? Yeah, and that would be lesson 3, something, you know, like that.
Make sure you have your shit, and make sure it's all there before you leave for a convention, because nothing sells more than having a whole outfit on and really you forgot a wig or a single fucking shit. So when you're rocking that cosplay look, and you know you look good, and then you just see that one creepy guy in your periph, and you know he wants to get a weird creepy panty shot, and then this happens, and he just won't leave you alone. He won't leave me alone!
That was awkward.
Yeah, really awkward. True life story though. It's how to react to creepy fanboys when they come and take a photo, and you just know, like, by looking at them, they're gonna be weird.
They're not gonna leave you alone until I get a photo of
Right.
you.
And so that's a how to react and how not to react. It's best not to provoke them by running away.
Or heckling them, or saying, "You creepy weirdo, go away!"
Yeah, not a good idea. So it's best to just sit there and take it in stride. And more oftentimes than not, the creepy fanboys take really awesome photos.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good at, you know, using your pose and stuff for good pictures. I don't know how they got that skill, but they have it. Just be a good person about it and don't run away. Even though you really want to, you probably kind of really want to run away. Just
Don't chuck rocks. That's not a good idea. So when you're walking along, you know you look good. You have that nice outfit on. You have to be aware of Glomps. It wasn't some freaking psycho who will come out of nowhere. They love your character, and it's just not going to be good. Try to end something like this. Another way to avoid this is you can throw the creep down and throw them off the trail. You know how to come behind you and they're going to be like, I love you. Here's what you can do to defend yourself. Throw them down so they run away. This is how you do need to react when somebody decides to freak you out and just touch your body for no reason.
hi there.
Just be like, I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. Where are you taking me?
So that was an example of how to react from a glomp and then how to avoid a glomp. More often than not, people are getting in trouble for glomping actually because it can be considered a form of assault.
And it's violent usually.
And it's violent. And it more often than not forces unwanted physical contact upon an attendee, and you can get kicked out of the convention if the person
Complains.
or a staff member sees you. So it's best just to not do it anymore unless the person like okays it or is your friend.
It's best to ask really before just randomly running up and smashing into someone at high velocity.
Hence the assault.
Yeah.
Or like our video showed, you can injure somebody by sending them to the floor, you can break their costume.
Yeah.
And so, but if it does happen, it's best just not to resist.
Yeah, just don't throw yourself around because you'll probably knock something over, and then the booth dealer will be really mad at you. They'll just make a mess.
And you get shot. Slideshow you just saw there is uncomfortable positions to ride in a car trip. It was mostly how to survive one. And first tip, surviving a car road trip for a long ride to a convention. Just make sure you're comfortable.
Make sure everyone's comfortable. I mean, if you're comfortable, that's very good. But if everyone else is like jammed up against the window or sitting on the bottom of the car or in the trunk or something, that's not good.
Sitting in the trunk might seem like a good idea to save space, but you will die.
You're gonna suffocate to death.
And then you're gonna get pulled over by the police, and again, you will not make it to the convention, and then everybody will kill you.
Yeah.
So, first trip, how to survive like a con road trip. Make sure you insert luggage into those photos. Just to make sure you pack the car neatly, concisely, and to make sure everybody can sit comfortably for the long road trip ahead.
Basically, play Tetris with your luggage. And people.
So what we got here is a perfect example of a conscientious con-goer of everybody else in the convention center. She smells her body. Smell your pit. She smells her pits. realize the body odor that lingers will kill everybody within a 5-foot radius after the convention is over. So each night, she goes into this lovely creation called a fucking shower. Behold the ugly shower curtain. She'll take off her clothes and then get in and bathe herself, and everybody else will be a happy con goer. I remember my first shower at a convention. It was a lovely experience, and nobody died that weekend. Okay, so common problem with not bathing at conventions because you think it's cool to not sleep the whole time. It's called con funk. Just say no to con funk. Bathe for the love of God.
Because more than likely you're gonna be in tight places with people, and when you're close to the people, you can smell them. Don't make that listen.
It's not good. I actually only had my first run-in with con funk, not myself, but somebody else. It was at Across 2011, and we were in line for Todd Habercorn's autograph, and we got uncomfortably close to this girl in front of us, and she smelled like ass. And that was when I decided to make a PSA. Just say no to con funk. Bathe every night after the convention, even if you didn't sweat, because you will smell.
Even if you're not gonna bathe, at least make a Kesha shower. Take a wipe, like a makeup wipe or something. Just make yourself smell nice. Somehow.
Otherwise, you will get pregnant and die.
Yes. Horribly.
That was just an example. Number one rule of con safety is to move in packs. You'll have more fun if you're with a friend.
Yes.
You'll be able to avoid that creepy pedo dude.
Because people are more likely to creep the hell out of you if you're alone.
And you're beautiful.
Yes. You're all beautiful. I would creep the hell out of you if you're alone.
So just make sure you're always with somebody. It's better to have a friend with you so you don't get lost or somebody to call. Just general safety. You know, don't help strangers and all that shit. So.
Go across the road without looking for place.
So just don't go alone. You have a lot more fun at a convention than you think you will by yourself. Yeah. So here's a good example of a young girl who takes her body into account at a convention. More often than not, you're not going to eat a whole weekend, or you're going to spend your food money on shit that you're not going to do this room. So just make sure you bring food, or you eat food, or you buy food. It's best to save money by packing your own food from the fridge. Just take shit out of the freezer and go. Your parents won't notice that 10-gallon jar of moonshine in the fridge. She's smart. Buy food, good for mortals and you.
Now, that was a perfect example, and is our last example of do's and don'ts of going to a convention. You always want to eat. Seriously, like, don't stop eating just because you don't, you want to spend money in the dealer's room. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Seriously, that little anime figurine is not gonna keep you fed, and you don't want to be anorexic for a week. Or more.
Or more.
Or ever.
And the thing to remember, food, good enough for mortals, good enough for you. Thanks for watching. We'll make another video at some point, I suppose.
Yep. Con is, well, we're going to the con tomorrow, so.
Yeah, we're going to Colossalcon 2012 tomorrow.
Yeah, I know we're celebrities, so you can find us there.
Yeah, stalk us if you wish.
Yeah.
Obviously, you saw we can defend ourselves.
Obviously.
So, see ya.